2 days ago, I was rushing in a street in search of a hotel. I was hungry. Meanwhile, I was rushing. A blogger came to me with a challenge holding a few bucks of 100 and an iPhone. He began to ask questions. I would reward you a few bucks of 100 and an iPhone if you answer. He began 76 plus 263. What is the answer? We both are walking. I was rushing. He was beside me walking together. Walking. I was thinking, I'm trying to add, but I couldn't. Still walking, I couldn't. And he changed the question. 263 plus 872. Still walking, no answer. I tried to add, but I couldn't. He said, okay, let's look for next time. I reached the hotel. I ordered a pizza. While I was eating, I just flashed back myself. Why couldn't I add? I'm polymath, right? I'm best in math. Why couldn't I add? I just remember those numbers he asked to add. I did it. I stepped out of the hotel. Again I was walking. I tried to add again few numbers. But I couldn't. And I stopped in a bus stand. I tried to add those numbers while I thought I was walking. I did it. Then I knew thinking is not done or happen while multitasking. What I'm trying to figure out in front of you is thinking cannot be done in multitasking. As we are in a world of distraction, people holding gadgets, smartphones, scrolling, surfing, internet speed, answers within seconds. Deep thinking is not going. You may have experience. You may walk around, add few numbers. I'm sure you can't. I'm sure. Stay there and calculate. You can. This is a fact. Well, as I said, as we are in the digital world, scrolling, getting answers in few seconds, deep thinking is not going. First of all, what is deep thinking? It's not about staying calm, spelling complex words. It's about, folks, it's about standing, being in an idea, determined, firm for a long time until you understand completely, until you get the core idea completely, fully. Few weeks ago, I was trying to understand about the universe. I'm very curious about the space, the astrophysics, astronomy. I try to understand how the universe works. I researched, I watched few videos. I got to a point after all studying about our solar system, galaxies, cluster of galaxies, and I reached to a point where observable universe. And I tried to learn what is beyond As you all know, we don't know about that. And while I was deeply going on about the observable universe itself, I knew it's not a simple concept. It's not about the thing or some theory that could be understood in few minutes or in few days. I moved on the concept. I discussed with my professor. I understood that it took days after days for me to understand. After writing those all concepts, after reading, watching few videos, thinking is a lot more difficult. I'm trying to figure out you that thinking is not a simple thing. My scholar would say in our classes, like, we can be successful so great because there is no more people who thinks a lot. There is only few who thinks. So we can be successful soon. Therefore, I keep you the data. My point, deep thinking is about standing firm with an idea a long time, as far as you can, until you completely indulge the whole idea, the whole concept. Thank you.